Alright, so this is the flesh pit, which is like a 40 by 40 foot pool filled to the brim with a kind of soup made out of human carcasses and flesh and blood. And it has a kind of a pump mechanism at its bottom to where it gurgles up more bodies and more blood into this place, and it bubbles up to the surface and it keeps rising up. To alleviate that, there are garbage chutes on all four walls of the pool that go downwards into the same directions as the doors in the upper level, and clearly are for that purpose. And to sort all this out, to sort through the dead carcasses and to put them in the garbage chutes, there are four creatures residing here. These creatures are the first sympathetic kind of creatures the players will encounter. They are still fiends, but they are neutral by nature. They are so simple-minded that the cruelty is not in their vocabulary, let's say. They are large-sized creatures that are pale and very saggy while being also kind of skinny. They have this kind of sympathetic, sad-looking, wrinkly face, very much like a Neapolitan Mastiff or something, to where you can barely see their eyes or anything like that through the wrinkles, and they look very like sad and melancholic because of it. And their noses are like these short trunks, the way tapirs have, you know, these short little snouts. And they have four long dangly arms, and from their armpits down, their body is shaped like something like a beanbag chair to where, and it's very fragile, so they have to float in some kind of fluid. They are created to float here and sort the bodies, and that's their task. That's the only thing they know to get out of life. So if the players would feel sympathy for them and want to rescue them, they would have to like push them around in a wheelbarrow or get them somewhere else to float in. They're kind of very sad kind of creatures, but they are social enough. They are very simple-minded to the point where they have trouble forming full-on long sentences or fancy words, and they have trouble understanding what players mean when they speak to them, and they are very apologetic about it. They constantly keep apologizing for not understanding and asking the players to repeat or talk slower. So yeah, this is a place where the players can ask these creatures about kind of small generic details about the locations each chute leads to, and if the players do fall in here, they have the ability to kind of get out of here. The kind of fall that they took to splash into here is something like 30 feet, so it's gonna be hard to get up the same way they came down unless these creatures help them. Another way out is to crawl through the garbage chutes, which is claustrophobic and horrible, but it's a clear, direct, and straight line to another room where you can stand on your 2 feet. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna go one by one through the different rooms.